everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Emerald No Healing in Battle Wedlocke Challenge. In the last episode, we made it here to the Safari Zone, all the way from Fortree City, making our way pretty much to Lilycove, all the way over there. But we didn't go that way yet because the episode was really long just getting to this point. So I thought this would be a good spot to end, and we could start this episode off right, catching ourselves a Safari Zone Pokemon, which is really awesome. I hope we get something super cool. I'm hoping for something amazing. I really am, but you guys know how the Safari Zone goes. It doesn't always work out in that situation, but you know what? I'm gonna go for it and hope for the best. So, for my rule for the Safari Zone, I have to go ahead and pick a zone. This is how I'm gonna do it in this generation, or in this series, rather. I have to pick a zone. Every zone in the Safari Zone, there's northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast. I have to pick a zone, go there immediately, and that's where I'll be able to get my encounter. And I have to run into Pokemon and just throw Safari Balls until something sticks to something that's eligible, of course. And, if a Pokemon runs away, I keep throwing balls till I'm either out, which means I get nothing, or until I catch an eligible Pokemon. So I've written down the encounters of what I can get here, and in which areas. Oh, I gotta get the Pokeblock case. This is the most anticlimactic start to a series episode ever. What? Well, we're not getting an encounter there yet, but we will this episode. So what I was trying to say is, I don't even know what I was trying to say. I've written down the encounters of what I can get in each zone, and I have two zones that I'm debating between. So I guess I've got between now and making it to Lilycove to debate on what I want to get there, right? Sure, I'll think silently on that matter while we continue and make our way to Lilycove City. So yeah, I guess in this episode we're making our way to Lilycove, catching a Pokemon in Safari Zone, and then hopefully heading south of here to do the area that connects back to Mauville City. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the double battle there until we can heal. And yeah, I'm just going to go straight to Lilycove City. I only have to fight one trainer unless I run into somebody. But I guess we'll go up here with Cut and get ourselves an encounter. Not an encounter, you guys know what I'm saying. Get ourselves a rare candy right here. Here. There it is. It's a nugget. It's not a rare candy. I could have swore there was a rare candy up here. Nobody bamboozle me. I've been bamboozled. I've been lied to. I've been tricked. Actually, the rare candy's right here. I'm a genius. It's a full heal. But, hey, don't count me out of the race quite yet. I am a very fast turtle. I don't know where that came from. Anyways, we have two trainers here. I'm just going to go ahead and fight them and get them done with. They're the scariest trainers on the route. I know the one girl has a Vigoroth. The girl has a Vigoroth and a Slacking. Vigoroth and a, Vigoroth and a Spinda. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. I was thinking I already said Spinda, and I was like, what's the other book? Never mind. You guys know what I'm saying. I guess we'll put Crush up front. I have no idea what this guy has. He's one of those trainers that I've only ever fought like a couple of times, right? The girl is one I used to rematch when I was a kid to train my Pokemon up, actually. So I remember her Pokemon fairly well. I know she has a Spinda and a Slacking later on, but I don't think she has a Slacking right now. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and fight this guy with Crush. I didn't mean to run. I was going to get the item first. But luckily I didn't, because that might have been a double battle. Anyways, his Pokemon have never tasted defeat. On his next win, he's going to enter them in contests. So I'm going to go ahead and spare those Pokemon the horror of going through those contests. Yeah, this is Marcel. I had a feeling he had a Manectric. I really did. I don't know why, but I just had this strong feeling that he had one. I'm pretty sure it's going to outspeed me, so I'll go for Revenge. It did outspeed me, but it went for Howl instead, which, you know, doesn't boost Revenge, but hopefully we'll just kill it anyways, right? I didn't think so. In this situation, I'm going to go ahead and switch to Latif. Latif is immune to electric attacks, so I can't really think of what else it could have that would be great against me here. So I'm going to go ahead and let Latif take the tag, go on in, and hopefully be hit by an electric move that does not work, saving my Pokemon some damage. Or he'll just use a Hyper Potion, and it's like the battle just begun. So in reality, we started with Latif, and this is our first turn. Yeah. Basically. All right, we'll go ahead and crunch. It's getting a big boost with Howl, which scares me because I don't know what other moves it could have. I'm pretty sure the only other attack that it would have to deal damage to me, besides something that's electric, would be Quick Attack, like we see there. And it's +2. Didn't do too much. A crit could have been bad, but we should be able to take out Manectric no problem right now. Ooh, it lived the damage range. That's so unfortunate. Hopefully the next Pokemon's something that Crush can fight, because I could be in big trouble if not. Shiftry. All right, great. All right, perfect. All right, get back, Latif. I need Crush to come in and crush this Shiftry down. Oh, that was scary because should it have been like a flying type that Crush couldn't fight too well, we would have been in a bad place. So this guy likes to boost, apparently. He likes to use for growth. He likes to use growth. He likes to use Howl. But luckily we were able to take him down. Good crit, Crush. Hopefully that wasn't necessary, but we took it down regardless, because I didn't want it to get too set up and use like a crazy special move or something like Giga Drain. I don't know what it has. It could be a scary trainer, you never know. But luckily for us, Marcel wasn't too much of an issue. It would have been bad if we led with Finny or Altair, but we could have managed, I guess. So I guess we're going to lead with Crush again, just because, like I said, this guy has 2 Pokemon that are weak to fighting. That was the whole reason of wanting to lead with Crush in the first place, guys. Maybe we'll get this item before we get spotted. We do. We get a max revive, so that's completely useless in our challenge. I mean, I say that about revives, but it's not. That's money. Anyways, it's a lot of money, too, because it's a max revive. This girl's goal is to defeat 5 trainers a day, and I'm number 5. Well, unfortunately for her, I'm not going to add to her list Kristen. Wait, oh my god, that was such a good reference, and I blew it! Oh my god. Floaters, grab a life vest! Kristen! Somebody say you know it! Obviously, I know I've got Big Brother fans out there, but the way I said Kristen was so Rachel Riley. It was like, floaters, grab a life vest! Instead of pushing my hair out of the way, I pushed my headphones out of the way. Oh, Kristen. All right, yeah, I'm gonna stop now because not as many people get this. Yeah, but it's a Vigoroth, not a Spinda. It's a Loudred. Okay. They add a Spinda to her team after the rematches. Uproar is not gonna be an issue. Crush is too bulky for your uproaring. Get out of here, Vigoroth. Wow, Crush is a critical hit machine today. Hello, say it with me. Crush is so good. We're using him a champ on our team. Can you guys believe it? It's like I've not done that before, but I have. And I don't think Crush will ever stand up to the true power that was my body. But I do love Crush. Crush is really cool and definitely showing herself to be a unique member of the team and not just another Machamp, right? I think Crush is definitely a unique member of the team. Hopefully you guys view her as one as well. I think everybody on this team is blending together so well, it's not even funny. I just love how this team is working together. I'm just a big fan of these guys. Really, that's all I can say about it. So now we're in Lilycove. We can now fly back here at least. We can heal up our Pokemon too, because I haven't been able to do that since last episode. Because I never left the Safari Zone after I reached there. This episode's actually being recorded immediately after the last one, so my Pokemon still weren't fully healed, but now they are. And we can make our way to the Lilycove Contest Hall to get a Pokéblock case, because we need one to enter the Safari Zone. And I'll explore Lilycove City and actually talk to everybody after we come here for realsies, you know, like when we come here to actually explore. But we're not here right now. We just need the Pokéblock case. They'll provide me one because they think, hey, we're going to give this girl this case because she's going to participate in contests and make us money that we lost in that Pokéblock case. Never coming back. I'll probably be back for, like, to talk to everybody to see if I'm getting any items or not. But not right now. I'm skedaddling with your case. Long gone, never going to see me again. Yeah, we fought both of these guys. I was scared for a second. All right, this girl has a Pikachu, if I recall. Who would fight a Pikachu good? I mean, Latif, right? But I wanted to use somebody that's level 34. Well, I guess we're going to use Latif. Latif can fight a Pikachu. She says she wants me to play. She actually didn't say she wants me to play. She said, will I play? She's being more nice. She's being considerate of my feelings, and I didn't acknowledge that. I'm so sorry. Vanessa. Hey, another Big Brother great. Well, hello. How we doing today? Pikachu? It's just a Pikachu. We'll Dragon Breath, I guess. Crunch, it makes contact, so I'd probably be static. And I don't want to be static. Instead, I got slammed. I'd rather be slammed than static. And it got buried. It's going to be citrus buried. Yeah. Oran buried. Vanessa doesn't care about you, Pikachu. You're just a pawn in her little game. Hey, it's like Big Brother. Alright, yeah, you're no problem, Vanessa. Beat it. You're just an old lady with your little polka dolls. Why do you carry your Whalmer dolls around all day? That must be tiring. So, you guys remember how I'm scared about running into Manectric? Well, this guy up here has a Manectric. I remember this from my Pokemon past. My Poke past. You see, this is where you get baited. This guy, you're like, hey, I'll walk in front of him so I don't have to run through grass to get the Pokeball item. He'll still spot you. He's not very nice. But you can get a Carbos at least, so it's worth the trip through the grass, and we have a Manectric to fight. I guess Jacques could take on a Manectric, but it's still scary. I guess the best one for Manectric is Latif. We already fought one with Latif. Latif can take down another Manectric. This guy traveled the world's four corners. He went to Sinnoh, he went to Hoenn, Kanto, and Johto. At the time, anyways. I mean, there was no Sinnoh. So I guess Walter is a fraud. He didn't go to four corners. Unless you're talking about the Orange Islands, Walter. Make up your mind, man. Yeah, Manectric just likes to use Howl, apparently, when the AI uses it. Unfortunately for Walter, his days have come to an end. I was going to make a joke about a show, but it's not really the place to make a joke about a show. Hopefully we don't white out. Everybody that doesn't get the joke is like, I don't understand. It was a reference to the name. I'm done. Latif, don't miss. Oh my god, he Odor Sleuth! We're done! What a loser. You trying to see something? Latif's not a ghost type. It's +3, and I'm actually kind of nervous. Because if we don't hit through, it could get to like +6 and kill me. Not! Walter's totally not going to have that happen. Unfortunately, you traveling the four corners has done nothing for your battle prowess. Well played? Yeah, I guess it is well played in his case, because I knew what he had. He said prowess is remarkable. That's funny, because I said his prowess is so bad. I complimented him when, well, I trashed him, and he complimented me for the same thing that I trashed him about. I guess, if anything, Walter is definitely a gentleman. Meh. Get it? Because he's a gentleman? Trainer classes? That makes sense. That'd be an interesting video. Go through every Pokemon generation, fight every single trainer, talk to them, read their dialogue, and figure out who is the most true to their trainer class. Anybody can do it, but not me. That would take too much time. All right, Ricky, you're going to go ahead and fight. Latif, I'm going to heal you just in case you get whirlwinded in to battle. That's why I bought these lava cookies from that nice old lady on Mount Chimney. You can go ahead and have that. Not Mount Chimney. Yeah, Mount Chimney. Yeah. I didn't spray up Repel yet. Well, you know what? I'm going to spray up Repel now. Everybody was screaming, you forgot to spray Repel. Actually, I'm going to leave with Jacques for this lady. No, I'm going to fight the guy. He's got birds. I don't know what he has. But I can tell you what. I'll be able to take Dalton down. Oh, he's a breeder. Oh, his name's not Dalton either. I mean, that was a big shot in the dark. That's what you would call that, yeah. I took a big old guess, and I failed myself. So this is going to be a long battle, because breeders have 6 Pokemon, and they don't have very good Pokemon, because they're lower level, to make up for the fact that they have 6 Pokemon. So this is basically going to be Ricky used Surf. 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 Basically. I said that 6 times. I'm almost certain. Unless they have something that's like not... Yeah, I don't think they could have anything. Yeah, I'm still going to stay in. It's an Electrike. Who cares? Ricky killed a Manectric last episode. I don't care about your Electrike. Miles. Come on. Miles is a great reference, though. Great meme. This is an old show, so most of you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about, especially if you're younger than me. My age group should not know what this show is, but the nanny is Franny. You know what I'm saying? That's not the name of the show. It's just called The Nanny, but her name is Franny. It's true. Fran Fine. That's actually her name. Her name is Fran Fine because she's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's a good show. But there's a butler, and his name is Miles. His name's Niles. No, it's Miles. It's Miles. And there's a glorious episode. You might have seen this meme, but not known what show it's from. This guy in his underwear dancing and sliding around on the floor and stuff. Like, oh, his socks are sliding on the floor, right? And he's doing that song, da-na-na-na-na, or something like that. It's a great meme. Look up The Nanny is Fran. Well, The Nanny Miles dances, and that'll probably pull up the video. It's so good. And somebody catches him, all right? Somebody catches him doing this when he thought nobody was around, and he's just like, you do realize now I'm going to have to kill you. It was just one of the most glorious episodes of any TV show ever. I love that show. See, you can take somebody's name and use it to commentate. So I love that, because when I started YouTube with Omega Ruby, I couldn't figure out how to commentate. My first few episodes, I could never figure out what to say. And so I studied other YouTubers that I liked, trying to find out a good commentary style. And I love references, obviously. I reference things constantly. That's kind of my commentary style. Well, I took that from one of my favorite YouTubers, Northern Lion. I've talked about this before. I really liked his style, and it fit into my personality a lot, so I talked a lot like him. That's kind of where I built my commentary from. But it wasn't entirely like, oh, hey, I'm just going to copy this guy's commentary. I'm actually much different than him, but it's still similar. I just took a little bits and pieces from him and added it into my own style. And when I was thinking, what could I talk about when I don't know what to say, but still fill the void with some really funny things? I thought, let's use my environment to maybe think of things from my past to add to stories. I like to tell stories. I'm a storyteller. What can I say? And I always bring up things from the past and just think of things. And unbelievably to most of you, I come up with those things looking at the Pokemon game most of the time. Like Pat here. Miles made me think of the show The Nanny. Most of you guys probably haven't heard of The Nanny. Now you've heard of The Nanny. Now some of you are binge watching oh, let's not go that far. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make. You can do a lot with the little you're given. That's where the talent comes into play. It's like a comedian. You guys, most of them don't go on stage and think of those things, bam, bam, bam. They prepare. But a lot of them do things based off of the crowd. There might be a guy that screams, and that wasn't in his... like he might tell a joke and some guy in the crowd might scream. Well, that's obviously not in his notes, so he goes with that. He rolls with the punches. He improvs, basically. He might yell, "You suck," and he'd be like, "I do!" You know, and then everybody's laughing. That's me, basically. That's what I'm trying. I don't even know what Pokemon Pat is using, but she's definitely a breeder. She's got 6 cool Pokemon. You know what I'm saying. I knew a Pat in my life. My neighbor was Pat. One of my friends growing up, I grew up in this home. See, you can do anything with anything. You don't need lots of life experience to do a good commentating time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I did know a pet. This isn't just a joke. When I was born, we lived, I was like 2 or 3. My parents built a house, and I was in the country, and there were these surrounding houses. That's where I met Rival Derek. We met each other when we were really young. And there were 2 other places. There was a place with another kid, and there was a place with another kid. This one kid, whose parents was Pat and something else, I know what it is, I'm just not gonna say it. There's no point. But his mom's name was Pat, and she was an adoptive mother. He was adopted, and he was very sheltered. Like, madly sheltered. She was like helicopter mom times 1,000. Not even funny. He was forced, when he ate cereal, to drink the milk with the spoon. I'm not lying. He had to. He wasn't allowed to tip the bowl up because it wasn't right, is what they said. I'm not making this stuff up. It's ridiculous. I know, it's sad. But this is how he was raised. And he was a very troubled child growing up. I wonder why, right? You know, I'm not blaming them as parents, right? He had ADHD and all that, but they sheltered him and it probably didn't help too much, right? But I guess, you know, I understand it. You love your kid. You don't want anything to happen. They wanted kids so bad, and they never were able to have any, so they adopted 2. One of which was named Jessica, who I almost mentioned last episode when we fought Beauty Jessica here. Just saying. Just was a see, things come to mind. They flow out. What they call spewing of the mouth. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this duo has a Hariyama. I don't remember the other Pokemon. But I'm gonna believe that Ricky and Jacques can take them down. They are our double battle pair for the most part. They're who I'm planning to use against Tate and Liza. So if they can't take down these 2, I don't really know what to say. Oh my god! That's where the slacking in Spinda was! Oh my god! It's like the same level our father's was. It's a higher level, and it killed all of our Pokemon in one hit that it touched. Okay, I'm on edge. I'm going to pile my attacks. I'm pretty sure Surf doesn't hit. I'm gonna Ice Beam just so both attacks hit it. Ricky, you gotta freeze this thing. It could kill you in one singular shot. Thank God it used Yawn. But Spinda could Teeter Dance. Oh my God, kill this thing. I'm not gonna be able to kill it that quickly. Oh my God. All right, it's gonna, if anything, it confuses Jacques. It didn't. Okay, now I'm gonna Psychic Spinda. Because I should be able to take out Slacking next turn with Ice Beam Outspeed. Holy crap. Seeing a Slacking just brings back horrific nightmares from our past. I lost several Pokemon to a Slacking. A trainer that had a Slacking earlier in our adventure, our father, killed 5 of my Pokemon, and we almost wiped, with Queen Finny living with 3 hit points. Slacking is not a Pokemon that I want to see, but luckily it was all alright. My God. Not a Pokemon I wanted to see, that is for sure. But we're all okay. Alright, that's all the trainers there. And we can now enter the Safari Zone with Pokeblock case in hand. And we can get ourselves an encounter for the Safari Zone. So let's pay the 500 Pokedollar entry fee and enter. We get 30 Safari Balls, and if we don't catch anything in that time, we lose, basically. So, I have to pick a zone. Auto Zone. No, we gotta pick a zone here. So, I can pick Northeast, Northwest, Southeast, Southwest. I'll tell you right now, Southwest, Southeast, not happening. We aren't getting a Pokemon there. Southwest and Southeast have the same encounters. We can get Girafarig, Doduo, Natu, or Pikachu. Don't want any of those Pokemon. Not interested. I love how I tried to spur a Repel literally one step before the last Repel wore off. Anyways. Northwest and Northeast are where I want to get my encounter. I'm debating here. There's a Pokemon in the Northwest that I really want just because it would be a great meme from my past. A name on my list is actually a great meme for this Pokemon. But I was thinking about it. I don't want this Pokemon over the other Pokemon because it's not as good in this game. And I could just name the other Pokemon and I get the same name. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to the Northeast because in the Northwest, that Pokemon's cool. We can find Rhyhorn, Doduo, Dodrio, and Pinsir in that area. Pinsir's the Pokemon I'm talking about. It's rare, though, and I'm unlikely to get it. And I'm more likely to get Rhyhorn or Doduo or Dodrio. Now, in the Northeast, if I don't get the rare bug Pokemon, being Heracross, I would either be able to get Natu, Xatu, or Phanpy. And I think out of all the choices, I'd love Phanpy, and Natu and Xatu aren't horrible. I don't want them, but they're not awful. So, in that situation, Northeast just has the best encounters overall for me to choose from. And that's why I'm picking the Northeast section. So, there's some rocks here, too, if you want to get a Geodude. But I can't get a Geodude, it's not allowed. So, I believe this is the Northeast. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, and I'm very disappointed. But it's time for us to get our encounter in the Safari Zone. I'd like to get the really rare bug type, but even if we find it, it's unlikely I catch it. So, I just throw balls until I catch something. If it runs away, I encounter something else, and I continue to throw. So, my encounter for the Safari Zone could possibly be a Phanpy. That's really cool. I would love a Phanpy, but the question is, will I catch it? Not on that ball, but it stayed. Ball number 2. No. And it stayed. All right. Ball number 3. Nope. And it stayed. Okay. If I'm not going to get Heracross, this is what I would want. So I don't want it to run. But I also kind of want to keep the Heracross dream alive. It's still there, surprisingly. And it is female, so the name fits. Alright, it took 5 Pokeballs, but our encounter for the Safari Zone is the Phanpy. Very interesting Pokemon that's hard to find in many regions, so I think it's a really unique encounter to get. Phanpy is the long-nosed Pokemon. Phanpy's big ears serve as broad fans. When it becomes hot, it flaps its ears busily to cool down. Even the young are very strong. So, I'm feeling like I gotta name it this name just because we can find Pinsir in the Safari Zone. So, for you guys that are new to the series, my naming theme for this playthrough is anything from the original Spyro the Dragon trilogy, except for basic names like Spyro and stuff like that. And there's a really cool name for this guy. I don't know. I might check my list. Yeah, let me check my list just to guarantee there's nothing better for this thing than a meme name. So I'll be back in a sec. Alright, guys. I can't really find anything that would be better for this thing than this name. And this name kind of does fit. It's actually being named after a polar bear from the Icy Peak realm in Spyro 3. And in my notes, I have written next to it, oh boy. So there's a meme on the channel that was kind of not really a meme, but I made it one because I thought the name was funny. The character talks like this and is a girl and is like, save me from the hockey players. And I named a Pinsir this name. I don't remember why, but I did. And it became kind of a running joke. And I wanted to go for Pinsir here because I wanted to name it after this, but I wanted to go over here just because I'd rather have a Phanpy than a Rhyhorn. And I wanted to take my shot over here. And since it's a female and polar bears are four-legged, it kind of looks like a cute little polar bear guy, even though it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's four-legged. Give me a break. So I'm going to go ahead and name it after the polar bear from the Icy Peak realm. Or should I say, let's name it after my Pinsir from White 2 that we never got to use. I want to name this Phanpy. Nancy! We have Nancy the Phanpy. Oh boy, it became a meme because of how I said it. All right, what did my next encounter have been? A Heracross? No, just an Oddish, which wouldn't have counted, so we would have been able to run from it. But I'm not going to stick around seeing what my next encounter would have been or anything like that. There are some items that I can find here in the Safari Zone. I'm going to go ahead and Spur Repel, use my remaining steps, and go ahead and find some items. But I don't want to waste your guys' time. So here we can find a Calcium. I'll just go ahead and either cut to each item that I find, or just go ahead and recap what we do find after the Safari time has run up. So I'll be back with either that or being done in the Safari Zone. That was incredibly uneventful. I found one more item, a Max Revive, and the other area northwest where you find Pinsir is actually blocked off by the Mach bike, so we wouldn't have been able to go over there without switching bikes anyways, so I'm just gonna leave it. If there's anything important over there, like a TM or anything, you guys can let me know in the comments. So we got ourselves Nancy. Let's go ahead and check out our newly caught Phanpy named Nancy. Kind of rhymes. We've got ourselves one with pickup, sassy nature. And yeah, pretty cool Pokemon overall. I'd love to use Donphan. It's weak to water, which is unfortunate based on the rest of the game, but it's still something to keep in mind down the line. So there's Nancy the Phanpy. Very cool. I would like to go ahead and heal before we make our way south. Making our way to Route 123. I believe that's where I want to go next. Altair doesn't have Fly, that's right. I should probably teach Fly. I could always delete it. Actually, let's do something right here. Let's go fly over to Fall Arbor Town, and let's see if Altair actually has any moves that he can learn with a Heart Scale. Because if he does, that's like a wing attack, then I don't need Fly. But if I can't get anything in Peck as my best attack, then I guess we could just go ahead and teach Fly, right? See, I still have Heart Scales. I was worried that I might not have. Altair, can you learn anything special now that you're evolved? Does not look to be the case, no. Watch it learn wing attack or something, like, upon level up. That would be so unfortunate, right? And, like, I teach Fly and then I don't have room for it. I mean, then I could just do the re-teaching. I'll leave it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, and I'll meet you guys back at the Safari Zone entrance to make our way south to Route 123. Alright guys, here I am on Route 121 at the Safari Zone, and we are now making our way south down here to Route 123. So, off screen, making my way here, I did teach Fly to Altair. The reason for that is I looked up his moveset and doesn't get any flying type attack besides Aerial Ace and Fly. So, and Sky Attack, which does not count because I'm not teaching that. Anyways, we're on Route 122. There's Mount Pyre. There's nothing else here on Route 122. I'm not going in Mount Pyre yet. We'll do that once we need to for the story purposes, I guess. And if we have a grass type, we can talk to this girl, but we don't have a grass type on our team, do we? We do not. Sad. So she won't give us the TM. Doesn't really matter. Once I have a grass type on my team, or if I do, rather, she'll give me the TM for Giga Drain. I believe one of my Pokemon on my team could learn it, which is unfortunate because I'm not able to get it. I'm not going to allow myself to put a grass type on my team and then come get it and then put it back. I have to use the Pokemon I have on my team. And if I want Giga Drain, that's just a bonus from using a grass type. So unfortunately, we don't have that. If I added a grass type, then we'd be able to, but sadly not for us. So we are on Route 123, like I said. This is Route 122. So Route 122 and Route 123, I can only get a Wailmer. There is no other eligible Pokemon on either of the routes. I get a Wailmer with a Good Rod or a Super Rod. I only have Good Rod right now. I'll just go ahead and get it on Route 122. There's no real reason not to. I'll get my encounter here. Like I said, it can only be a Wailmer, so I guess I will see you guys once I get a Wailmer on my rod. So my encounter for Route 122 and Route 123 by extension is going to be... Hook a Pokemon, please. No, you're killing my transition. My Route 122 and Route 123 encounter is a Wailmer! Oh my god. Yeah, it's a Wailmer. But you guys know how long it took me to find this Wailmer? Like 20 minutes. Do you guys know how much I hate looking for a Pokemon that takes this long? I even looked it up and moved spots because it was getting to my head thinking, let's fish in a different spot. No, it's a 20%. I don't understand. I never will understand. It's level 20. It's a female, which means it's getting a certain name. But we finally found ourselves a Wailmer. That took long enough. Would you kindly get in this timer ball right away, just so I can always remember how much time it took me to find you? I did not think so, but you know what? A boy can dream. Oh no. You can't. You can't. There's gotta be some way to stop him. There's gotta be a way to stop him. There's no way to stop him. I gotta keep throwing the Ultra Balls. Somebody upstairs is sweeping. It's not the time to sweep, lady. I wanted it in a timer ball, but I was not risking having to run away from it. Even though we would have gotten another try on the next route, I still wasn't wasting all that time. Anyways, Wailmer is the ball whale Pokemon. While this Pokemon usually lives in the sea, it can survive on land, although not too long. It loses vitality if its body becomes dried out. That's so sad. Poor Wailmer. Oh my god, it's a beached whale. Anyways, I got a name for this thing. I looked one up while I was waiting to find it. And hopefully they're done sweeping upstairs because it took so long. Hey, everything works out in the end. Anyways, I'm going to be naming this guy after a land blubber. Fittingly enough, based on that Pokedex description. Ignore that part. It's a resident of the realm Zephyr. You know, the realm we named our Absol after? In that realm, there's a race of inhabitants called the land blubbers. They're big slimes. They kind of look like a Wailmer. Not so much a Wailord, but it's got the big ball slimy thing under control, basically. And they're named after, like, lieutenants or people in the army. We've got a colonel, a sergeant, and a corporal. And I was gonna name it, like, you know, one of them is Blub. So he'd be named, he's Colonel Blub. You know, that's what we would have called him. But unfortunately, because it's a female, there is a female land blubber. And it's named after a fairy tale? It's an interesting name, but my naming theme is anything from the original Spyro trilogy, and this is the only female land blubber. And her name is Bo Peep, and she lost her cowlicks! Can you help me find them? Yeah, we got Bo Peep the Wailmer. And actually, I believe Bo Peep's a male, but it's the only one that's female named. So, we got Bo Peep the Wailmer. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm actually going to go ahead and go check out Bo Peep right now. Because if they're going to continue sweeping upstairs, I'm going to finish the episode a little later. So, if they continue while I'm checking out Bo Peep, We'll take on the rest of that route here in a bit. But first, let's go ahead and check out our Whalmer, Bo Peep. She lost her cowlicks. Somebody tell me you know it. There's an episode on my channel where I did a Let's Play of Spyro 2 if you're interested in checking out the cowlick episode. Anyways, Bo Peep is a modest nature. That's great. That'll be a boost to ice moves and water moves, which is incredible for a Whalmer and Whalelord. And Oblivious. Alright, I don't know what the other ability is. I don't remember, but I don't think it's not water absorbed, so it can't be much better than that. Not bad. Awesome. We have Bo Peep, the Whalmer. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, and I'll meet you guys back on Route 122. Route 123 is the route with all the trainers, so I'll be back in a sec. After Nurse Joy heals up my Pokemon. I don't have all day, Nurse Joy. I should have done this after I cut. I apologize. I'll be back on Route 123 in a sec. Alright, guys, back on Route 123. And we can finally clear all of this. This is gonna take several bikes. Well, several flybacks. I'm scared. Alright, yeah, there's so many trainers here. Scary ones, too. We've even got a forced double battle, along with a rare candy down here. I knew that was a rare candy. I just didn't get to say it quick enough, because we got some scary guys down here. We got a psychic. Who are we fighting a psychic with? That frightens me. Latif's special defense is not too good. Who's fighting a psychic? Okay, now I'm frightened. Altair? Yeah, we'll do it with Altair. Altair and Finny can take down a psychic. I could probably do it with Finny. What's Finny's special defense? Special defense 69? Alright, we're gonna do it with Altair. Finny's our lowest level. There's gonna be babying involved with the Queen Finny. I'm worried. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. I'm not liking using her. I'm scared for her, but she's great. We've known this. We've proved this. I just was worried that this guy had... Oh, I guess we're using Queen Finny. I was worried that this guy had a Kadabra or something. Please don't have Solar Beam? Even if it does, though, it wouldn't do it first turn. If it uses Sunny Day, though, that's going to have me a bit concerned. Rock Throw. Alright, we're fine. I figured it would use a Rock type attack. And Queen Finny can soak that up real good, and then Surf's up! Beautiful. Hopefully this kill it one shot. That'll tell me we are good against... Yeah, no, okay, maybe not. Rock Throw again. Alright, we're fine. Not that we're going to use Queen Finny for Tate and Liza, but... Good to know that Surf from Finny doesn't kill one of these in one hit, 3 levels higher than it. I'm sure, though, Ricky's Surf would kill it in one hit, but it'll be a double battle, so it'll be split. Meaning it probably wouldn't. Still, good to know. Good to keep in mind. Psychic Cameron, you're done. Goodbye. I believe the neighbors upstairs have ceased their sweeping. I believe they're done, basically. So, I hope these apartments aren't very big, so I don't know what they'd be sweeping for that long. Went ahead and got a little snack, and you know how it is. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up Queen Finster. And Jacques and Ricky, they're my double battle pair. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, we'll be fine. We should be fine. That's a Ninja Boy, right? And a Parasol Lady. Alright, I'm not entirely worried about these two. They should be okay. Parasol Ladies don't tend to be the end-all, be-all trainer. You know what I'm saying? Jonas and Kaylee here. They got 2 Pokemon, which is not good. Oh, yeah. Just got a Cast Form and a Coughing. What is this? Ricky and Jacques should be able to take them down, no problem. I am worried, though, Coughing self-destruct, but I should be able to Surf and Psychic, and it'll be done. Yeah. Alright, Ricky's gonna Surf. It won't hit Jacques, which is good. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, although this would be a great time to test that out. Yeah, Jacques and Psychic, get rid of Coughing before it's able to go Boom Boom Time. Although I believe Boom Boom Time would hit all of us, meaning it wouldn't really do that much. It'd do more damage to them because of the Cast Form. Ooh, Sunny Day, that's a gross thing. I guess in the last 2 episodes, we've gotten to see the Water Cast Form and the Sun Cast Form, which is actually kind of neat. Well, the Rain Cast Form and the Sun Cast Form. I apologize. And we'll see the Blizzard Cast, the Hail Cast Form, if we use our Cast Form, Fluffy, which would be cool. I wouldn't mind. Cast Form's awesome. I've talked about this extensively, though, when we actually got our Cast Form. Something to consider, definitely, down the line, should any of our males die, because I believe ours is a male. They were guarding a PP up, which is really good. We'll definitely use those at the end of our adventure when we need a boost to some of our moves, or the Elite Four and stuff like that. So there is no encounter we can get on this route. Like I said, we have everything, or everything is ineligible, rather. So I'll spray up Repel, and we need to route this area really well. I don't want to have to come through here more than twice, And you do have to at least cycle through this place more than once to fight all of the trainers. So I'm going to try and cut down the trees and try and figure out which path is the best one to take. I should have planned this. There's a trainer waiting to snipe me. I just know it. I just have a feeling that tonight would not be a good night. Even though it's probably a flying type trainer. I'll lead with Finny. No, what if it's a guitarist? Nobody? Nobody's going to snipe me. All right, let's be careful. No item there. We have some Lepa berries, which are going to be really good. This route always scared me as a kid. This is one of the routes where in Emerald, the trainers are much more difficult. I believe there's a guy on this route with a Kadabra. It might even be an Alakazam. I wouldn't go that far, though, but it's possible. I wouldn't count it out. All right, we have a Bug Maniac, it looks like, and a Hex Maniac. We're doing them separate. I guess we'll do the Bug Maniac with Queen Finny, because I could always switch to Altair should things go a little bit south. I think it's a Bug Maniac. It should be. Yeah, he lets his Pokemon battle each other, like Ash Ketchum used to do. That's totally what I would do. Oh, it's a Collector. Okay, this frightens me. Collector Ed has a Zangoose. That's scary. Well, I guess we'll just use Surf. Oh, my lord! Not like this! Crit it, Finny. Alright, that would kill Finny straight up with a crit slash +2. Oh, God. Alright, I'm in straight panic mode, guys. Defense 84, defense 74. I've just gotta go for it. I know that sounds so messed up, but I just have to take this shot. The Quick Claw could take effect. Finny could literally die in one shot from a Zangoose +2 attack. Yeah, Quick Claw! Come on, Finny! Oh. She did everything she could. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Finny's gonna die. No, we can't have it like this. Altair's so much faster. This is a really bad spot to be in. Another slash likely kills me. However, Finny could take another slash. We do not outspeed this Zangoose. That was the Quick Claw taking effect. Even if we would potentially outspeed, I'm not going to risk that, seeing as how if it does outspeed me, which is more likely, Slash will kill me. And even if it doesn't kill me, it could crit, which would kill me for sure. Altair, however, if I switch in, is likely able to take a crit slash should it be possible that that happens. And I have a much higher chance of outspeeding with Altair, meaning I have to switch. I've got to do something to potentially save them both. It is entirely possible that Queen Finny dies here if I do not switch, and it's possible that if I switch, they both die. But this is a chance that I have got to take, and I need to take it now. I was actually thinking about that, but it's special. Whew, thank God. That's perfect case scenario! Yeah! I almost called Pursuit, thinking, I bet it has Pursuit. But you always think that when you switch. But it doing that's great because it's a special move in this generation, meaning it didn't get the boost from its amazing attack stat. It didn't get the boost from Swords Dance, and Altair can come in and clean this up. Oh yeah, yes, yes, yes. We got so lucky. It didn't really matter though, because I'm pretty sure Altair could take a crit slash and then we would outspeed like you saw there. But that was still a really scary spot to be in. I go ahead. Oh, he's got another Pokemon. Okay. We can handle this Viper. Oh my lord, help me, help me. Oh my god, that's so much scare. Oh my god, Queen Finny almost died. I babied her for so long and I was like, you know what, she can fight, and then that happens. Alright, let's test. Ice Beam do more than Dragon Breath? I'm pretty certain it would, by just like a small marginal amount, but enough to stop the damage range from not killing it. Whew. Scare me so! Oh, I don't need that in my life. Oh, that's too much. Can you imagine doing this challenge but forcing double battles? I would be so done because that Zangoose Swords Dance when we might go for their Pokemon. Oh god, scare me. All right, am I crazy enough to fight this girl with Finny? I think I am, because what could a Hex Maniac have against Finny? Finny's already dodged a bullet. Finny's our lowest level. She needs to start fighting. I can't keep babying her. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Let's do it. There's like no ghost types that would be a problem here. I'm guessing Duskull, maybe a Bayonet. Highly doubtful, but I should be all right. She's got 2 Pokemon. got Duskull. Yeah, I should be fine, unless it has Destiny Bond, which if it does, that's not really anybody's fault. It's just unfortunate. Yeah, we outspeeded Duskull, so even if it does have Destiny Bond, we can try and stall it out. Confuse Ray. Doesn't Finny? No, Altair has a Person Berry, that's right. Well, I guess I'll just go for it. Doesn't really matter at this point. Her other Pokemon's probably just a Shuppet or just another Duskull, so I should be fine. I'll just switch after this, and then I'll let Altair do it. And I might just stay, because it can't do much to Queen Finny, and she needs the XP. Well, she hit level 35 anyways, so I guess it don't matter. It does not matter. Yeah, Shuppet. Just because it could use Curse, I'll just switch. Just so I can get rid of it right now, not have to worry about it using Curse and me hurting myself and all that. Not that it would be a life-threatening situation to be in, but just, you know, gotta be a little cautious here. Just might as well take it out right here with an Ice Beam and call it a day against Kindra. Kindra's kind of a dumb name. Kendra's a cool name, but Kindra? Come on. Trying to be weird. Just name your kid Kindra at that point, right? Unfortunate to be you. I'm bullying now. That's not nice. All right, so we cleared that area. So if I jump down there, I can still jump down there if I want. So this would be the best route to go to. There's an elixir. There might be an item on the rock. Oh my god, I'm so scared. There isn't an item on the rock. There's an item over here, though. A Super Repel. Well, that's cool. It saves me a Super Repel that I used, I guess. Not really that big of a deal. No trainers there. That connects to there, so there's no reason to not jump down. All right, so there's a cool trainer. They could have literally anything. I'll go Ricky. Actually, I'm feeling Crush. I'm feeling Ricky. I'm actually terrified. I think this guy has an Absol. Maybe. I'm feeling Manectric is why I said, okay, Crush. But we can take down Manectric. We've done this before. Cool Trainer Wendy has 3 Pokemon, so she's not likely a big threat. 3 Pokemon at this point would be below level 30, most likely, as you see here with Mawile. Putting us in a good spot. I guess I'll just go ahead and use Surf, take out Mawile, hopefully in 2 hits. Or 1. Perfect job, Ricky. All right, we get to see some cool Pokemon in this route. Like I was saying earlier, this route is a scary one. Because a lot of Pokemon trainers in this game... Emerald is known for making Pokemon trainers much more difficult, adding new Pokemon to some trainers, making their levels higher, their movesets better. That was kind of the whole point of Emerald. It's like the harder game, basically, in most situations. So, all of these trainers are ones you don't really see too often, because a lot of people don't come down here in a regular playthrough, right? Like, if you're just speeding through the game. But in my situation, I don't remember them at all from Ruby and Sapphire, but I do remember most of these trainers from Emerald having some really wild Pokemon. As you saw back there with Zangoose, which is just crazy having a Swords Dance. There's somebody with a Kadabra. This guy had a Mawile, which is the first time you'd be able to see it in this place, or in this game at all, which is really awesome to see. There's just some really unique and strong Pokemon trainers on this route, and it's definitely a big scare to fight some of them, because I don't remember what most of them have, including Wendy right here, but luckily she wasn't a threat. Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking of having a Manectric. But I feel like he also might have flying types, and I'm going to stay out front with Ricky. He's got an Absol. I'm going against a lot right here. I wanted to lead with Ricky, but I just feel and Crush. I hope this isn't a regretful decision that I'm making right here. I was content with Ricky, but something screamed at me Absol. Braxton has 5 Pokemon, so I'm not as concerned. There is a flying type, though, which really does suck. I do have to switch. Hopefully Latif can handle it, no problem. I don't have anything super effective against a flying type, but I guess I can fly as well. It's going for Focus Energy, which does frighten me. Maybe I'll be able to paralyze it with Dragon Breath and then take it out next turn. Oh, it's faster than me. Hopefully this does over half, because Latif would die if not. Alright, it does. Crit Wing Attack won't kill me, and it's likely to crit because it used Focus Energy. It didn't, though, so we got some good luck on that side right there. Didn't get crit, which was great. I would have barely lived that with Latif, so hopefully we don't need Latif for anything else in this fight. That'd be really bad. Magneton. Great, we can fight that with Crush. I'm just worried to use Crush a lot because Latif still isn't a really good Pokemon. Latif's going to be struggling until we're able to evolve him into Flygon, so it is frightening to use these two, because if Crush can't fight, I need Latif. And I'm not allowed to heal in battle, as you guys know, for this playthrough. Meaning, we could have been crit right there with Latif, and Latif would be basically out of commission for the rest of this fight. I can fight a Trapinch with Latif, just to preserve the HP that Crush has. This is risky, but I want to preserve Crush's HP. Even though I'll probably kill it in one shot. I'll stay in. I'll go against my better judgment. I wanted to preserve Crush's HP for the other 2 Pokemon just in case I needed it. But I need to preserve Latif's too. I might need that. So let's just Karate Chop and hope we kill it in one shot. They're pretty bulky, but yeah, we took it out. I was hoping we would crit, but I didn't want to say anything in, you know, in case I would make it not happen by saying it. I'm being weird. Like, I'm being superstitious, right? Because this is a scary fight. He's got 5 Pokemon, so they're low level, but leading with a Swellow right there really put Crush out of commission, and it was scary, but luckily his other Pokemon don't seem to be too big of a threat. Water Pulse is scary if we get confused, but we didn't. And he has healing items? Oh my lord. What if he used that on Swellow? We would have been done. That would have been so bad. Latif would have died. Crush probably would have been able to make it out. But we crit. Nice work. I know Karate Chop has a high crit chance, which is really helping us here. And Shiftry, so it's perfect. Perfect fight for Crush. Trying to think if leading with Ricky would have been bad. No, Ricky and Jacques would have stomped this trainer in the ground. Double Team's not good. Vital Throw never misses though, so I'm not going to be screwed over by the fact of it using Double Team. I'm not even going to play games. I'm just going to use Vital Throw. I always go last, but ooh, that's not good. Please? Please? Please hit? Good. Oh, thank God. I didn't want to have to switch to get rid of the confusion, and Swagger would have made me hurt myself in confusion pretty badly. I would have had to switch, and Latif's pretty low on HP, as you guys know. Would have been really bad to have to do that, just in case it used something that could have killed Latif from that range. No healing, I tell you what, guys. It is stressful as it can get. It's pretty bad. All right, let's go ahead and heal up. There's still some rough trainers on this route. We are not out of the woods yet. And coming here before we do the water routes by Dewford Island is actually making this area kind of harder, which is good. It'll make the water routes easier, but they're going to be pretty easy anyways for the most part. I guess we'll do Ricky. Ricky's 35. I was thinking Finny because she's 35 as well, but Ricky's 35 and more capable. All right, there's a double battle down there. I guess we'll do that way next time. Not next time, but like when we cycle back through, because I knew I was going to have to do that at least once for this route. And I think this is all the trainers there are on the top section. The rest of them are down there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and we have this area, because we never did this when we came through here first. They'll be pretty low level, though, I believe, because we could have done this when we first came through here. I wasn't sure of that, though. They might be the same levels. That's why I didn't want to come here first. All right, we have a double battle right here, I guess. Let's go ahead and take this on. I believe they have Plusle and Minun. I'll use Ricky and Jacques, right? Actually, Crush and Latif could do better. And they're the ones I don't like using too much. Yeah, let's do that. Because I'm guessing these guys would be kind of lower level, so we can do a double battle. It's a forced double battle anyways. We have Yuki and Suki. I don't know what their names are. Even if I got that right, I wouldn't really count it because it was just going off of the one girl's name. Miyu and Yuki. Yeah, I never would have got that. Oh, Beautifly and Dustox. Well, hello. Not great. Not great for Crush, but I guess I'll just use... Who's the bigger threat? Beautifly. Yeah, I'll use Fly on Dustox. I know it won't hit right away, but I'm not going to kill it in one shot with any of my other moves either. So I guess I'll just 2-turn Beautifly with Strength. Or 1 turn, and then I'll Fly Dustox and Strength it, and it'll be done. Yeah, they're lower level because we could have come here right before we went to Fortree. Like, when we first left Mauville. So they're not as big of a threat as they could have been. But the other trainers that we've been fighting are definitely threats, so... Yeah, we can't even one-shot a Dustox with Fly, Latif. That's... Flygon is good, but you have to really work to get to that point. Especially if you add it before you can just straight up evolve it. Like, add it before your team's level 45, like we did. Definitely makes it harder to use, that's for sure. But it'll be a really good high-risk, good reward. And I didn't really know what else to add, so... I'm pretty happy with my decision to use Latif. We only have, like, 3 more trainers on this little section, and then we've got the double battles we missed that we will not do as double battles because I'm terrified. So I know this one guy has an Absol, I believe. I know I've been saying somebody has Absol, but I'm not doing it as a double battle. Somebody has a Pinsir here, too, I believe. Oh, and then there's the Aroma Girl. I'll do these guys first. I think this is the guy with the Absol. They want a confidence boost by battling somebody who's obviously strong? Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Jasmine. Never would have guessed that. Yeah, Absol. I thought so. I'm not too worried about Absol. Absol, we have one. We caught it. They're dangerous, but I should be able to just one-shot it. I could one-shot it with Double Edge. That's such a stupid idea. Let's not. I was going to just in case we outsped it. It would one-shot it because they have, like, no defense. But I can take 2 turns since I'm outspeeding. It doesn't really matter. If Zangoose doesn't kill Finny in 1 hit with Swords Dance, neither will Absol. So we're fine. And the other guy has a pincer, I believe. So we'll lead with Finny again. Just because Finny needs the XP more than anybody else. Because I'm babying her, so she needs as much experience as she can possibly get to make her keep up with the rest of everybody, basically. Yeah. And then we'll do the Aroma Lady with Ricky. Because she's not weak to grass, and I can just Ice Beam the grass types. Alright, fight me with your pincer. Yeah, this is his awesome bug Pokemon. Big Brother got it for him. That's amazing. Not Big Brother. His Big Brother got it for him. Davis never would have got it. I was going to say Todd, but that was not even close. But yeah, his brother must work at the Safari Zone or something. Really cool. Clearly he doesn't know how to use this Pokemon that was given to him. It's like when you get your little brother who's never played Pokemon, a team of legendaries, and they go online and battle and use like Growl. Basically, he doesn't know how to use this pincer right now. He'll learn in due time. I was a really dumb kid when I was younger playing Pokemon. I had my Alakazam knowing Focus Punch, and I had my Blissey knowing Drain Punch. I looked at the numbers, not necessarily the stats and the category of the move. I think that's how most of us start playing Pokemon. Just using what you like and having fun with it instead of actually looking into what really works well together and stuff. But as you can see, I've definitely grown past that since I've grown up and such. So, you know, it works. This girl says the world would be better if it's filled with good aromas like Kroma. You know how it is. Somebody left a comment on one of my recent videos saying, I bet Kroma smells, and it broke my heart. It actually kind of messed with me a little bit because it's like, that's like part of my past. Like I was called that so bad in school, and I wasn't. Like, no, like my family and everybody like told me, like, honestly, hey, we tell you if you smelled, you don't. Kids were just mean. So that really resonated with me and kind of bothered me. I was like, well, why would you say that? Even though I'm sure they were just joking. I didn't like it too well. That's why Aroma Lady Kroma would be beautiful, because Kroma is beautiful and probably smells good. I don't know. I can't smell anything. So it would be a bit ironic as well. You know what I'm saying? Basically an Aroma Lady that can't smell. Like, I'd be like, if I became a chef, I'd be a chef that doesn't, I'd be a shelf. I'd be a shelf, I'd be put on the shelf. I'd expire because I can't smell my food. You gotta smell to know if it's good, right? There's an item behind this house. It is a revive. Money, 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 money. Mr. Krabs lives back here, apparently. Money, 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 money. Yeah? You guys know what I'm saying? All right, we can enter the Berry Master's house and get a cool berry from this guy. I can also talk to his wife and get a berry by entering a certain code. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave it. He'll give me a berry. He gave me a tomato berry, one of my favorite looking berries. And he gave me a Rabuda berry. I'll be honest, I don't know what that is. Yeah, he wants me to visit a pretty petal flower shop and fill the world with more berries. Well, unfortunately for the Berry Master, I can't. So here's the Pomeg berries. Here is those 1 berries and these berries. I'm gonna snap my fingers and this whole field will disappear! You might be like, Corm, why'd you pick the berries? It's a big waste of time and you're never gonna use any of those berries. Well, you would be right, but I like to give every bit of content a shot. Whether it's great content or not. I like to do that with my Pokemon, the berries, everything. That's why I talk to everybody. I like to give everything its love, and that berry field deserved love. So I'm gonna go inside this building and it will literally warp me back to the starter Route 123. Watch, I just have to snap my fingers and yell Kumbaya at the top of my lungs and it will work. Watch. Kumbaya! And also fully healed my Pokemon too. How amazing is that awesome trick that I just showed you guys? I know some of you might be thinking, Corm, why are you weird? Honestly, I don't really have an answer to that question. I apologize if it bothers you greatly, but if it bothered you greatly, you probably wouldn't be on episode 24 of my Pokemon Emerald Wedlocke. You probably would have stopped at like episode 3 minutes in episode 1. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we got 2 of these guys. They scare me. They're my least favorite trainers to fight because they could be a guitarist or a bird keeper, and I just don't know. So we're going to lead with the safe strat. We're going to lead with a Jacques and fight the bottom one. Because the Kadabra trainer is a veteran. We haven't seen them yet. Jacques should be able to handle it if it's a guitarist. If it's a bird keeper, we'll just switch. Sure. This is a bird keeper. And his name is Charles. If it is, I'm gonna scream. What is it? Alberto. Nope. No, that would have happened. That just wouldn't have happened. I apologize. I apologize to everybody involved. Jock is getting super high level, and it's not good. Maybe I should give the experience chair to somebody. Hey, Queen Finny could have the experience chair. That's just ultimately babying her, and I would apologize for that. But I don't want Jock to get too much XP because he's level 37. He's a little bit higher than most of the other Pokemon, and we still have a long way to go before we get to Moss Deep City. We've got a lot of stuff to do. We've got the old water routes to cover. We've got the water routes to Moss Deep City to cover. We have Team Aqua. We have our rival. We got a lot of stuff. So in that case, let's let Ricky fight the Xatu. Even though I know it's a Xatu, but I have a mass amount of special defense. Ricky's going to have to fight a Xatu in Tate and Liza's gym anyways. So, well, we have Mount Pyre too. We've got so much to do. So what's wrong with taking the back street? And we never know if you don't go. What's that song? Never shine if you don't glow. Oh, God. No, it's that song. Hey, now, you're a Ricky. I didn't even realize that was that song. I apologize. So I'm gonna guess this guy's probably also a bird keeper. I don't like this. No! It's not! I had it wrong! Please don't have a Manectric. I don't have the heart to deal with it anymore. Fernando. Alright, it's an Electrike. I can handle an Electrike, and then I can switch if he has a Manectric. We're good. I should be able to clear it with a Surf. Ricky's super strong, and even if it uses Spark, I'd be fine. Yeah, we'd be fine. I got this, guys. What do you have? Loudred. You're not even good, Fernando. Fernando? Why is Fernando sounds from... Oh, yeah. Nando. He's got his Rose Raid in the Sinnoh region. My name is Nando, and I love the tunes. Oh, my God. This is what that guy's based on, because he said, I'm going to rip into you good with this tune. Or whatever, he said something about a tune. That's beautiful, personally. You guys remember Nando, right? I didn't care for Nando. I didn't care for many of the rivals in Sinnoh, except for Paul. And Barry was cool. There were a couple that were okay. They're very forgettable for me. All right, so you see this? You see this veteran? He has a Kadabra. And you might be like, what's the big deal with Kadabra? There's a big deal with Kadabra. I don't really have anybody that can handle one. Altair, I guess we'll do. He might have a Metacham, too. Alright, we're just gonna do it. He says, hello, child. He called me a child! I'm not a child! I'm gonna see Bianca kicking her feet like, I'm not a child, Dave! Frederick, nope. Alright, Makuhita. Thank you! Oh, an easy trainer? Can you guys believe it? It's an easy trainer. Let's stop. Let's stop before I wreck myself and things don't go well. Basically. Fly will kill it in one shot. Not worried about it. It might also have a Metacham, which I am considerably worried about. But Metacham would be better than Kadabra, I guess. Kadabra's sketchy, because if it has Psychic, that could, like, straight up kill something. Machoke. Yeah, they don't get rock type attacks. We're good, guys. I should have done that with Queen Finny, because Queen Finny can actually fight a Machoke, but so can Altair. Fly is fine. No reason to deal with taking unnecessary fighting damage to our queen. We must protect the queen. She does not deserve to be punched and beat around like a punching bag by the likes of a yucky Machoke. She's much better than a Machoke, Frederick. Do you even know me? I am Bianca, Slayer of Worlds. Let's stop talking like we're good until after we beat this lady. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and name Mary. I was gonna say Jane, but I think her name's Mary. And yeah, Altair's gonna stay in the lead because she's a battle girl. This is the one with a Metachike. Metachike? Yeah, Manectric and a Metacham mixed together. A Metachike. I'm gonna chike you! She's Jackie. That's dangerously close to Jane. Yeah, she has a Kadabra. I knew it! I'm so good at the memorization game. I really am. I was gonna say I'm really not, but I'm gonna stand by. I'm gonna stand by you. Even if you can't break through. Wait, what? You know, you guys know the song. Yeah, Fly's physical, so that Kadabra's a goner. It's a Dunzode, and you probably have a Metacham. And I know Future Sight is imminent. Ooh, a Lunatone. Okay, I guess Finny's gonna fight. You see, I should have predicted this because somebody had a Soul Rock. I should have been like, there's a Lunatone somewhere. Psychic Lady, Jackie obviously has a Lunatone. I should be able to soak up Future Sight, but I don't need to because Surf will kill Lunatone in one hit. I hope, because it used Psywave, and that's always a sketchy move. Coupled with Future Sight does scare me a little bit. We didn't kill it, so Future Sight doesn't strike. Alright, it does. I'm always worried about this attack. It's always so sketchy to me. Yeah, we're fine. All right. I was gonna switch, but let's... Come on. Finny can take out Lunatone. And if we get confused, I'll switch. All right, we're good. Finny can do work, guys. I baby her because it's like my mission. She has to make it to the end after everything she's gone through. I can't fail that. If I do, I let everybody down and myself drastically. I can't do that. I have to get her to the end. It's the goal of this entire series at this point. Winning is the end goal, but she needs to make it to the end. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Also, I just realized we didn't go in the house up here. Oh yeah, there isn't a house. There's only a house there on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Well, there we go. We cleared everything besides Mount Pyre on Route 123 and Route 122, and cleared the trainers to Lilycove City, and we did get to reach Lilycove City in the process. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this super long episode. And if you did, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks like Pokemon Emerald here, feel free to subscribe. And in the next episode, we're going to explore all of Lilycove City, take on our rival for the final time. And I don't entirely know what I'm going to do after that. It'll either be do some backtracking and do the surfing routes in areas that we can go to now that we have had surf for quite some time. Or, I guess, we'll enter Team Aqua's little hideout over there and get working on that part of the game. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do next. Probably the surfing stuff, just because I'd like to get that done while we're still a decent level to have it be somewhat of a challenge. And we can explore the abandoned ship and such like that. So yeah, we'll be doing that next time. And until then, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.